How you guys doing? Oh, sorry about that. How you guys doing? This is Candace Chantel, motivational speaker. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm very excited. Today I'm out here enjoying this beautiful weather. I decided to take a walk around my neighborhood. I never do that. So I just wanted to just enjoy this beautiful day today and I don't know, talk to you guys. So today I wanted to talk about the company that you keep. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this story, and I'll go from there. I used to tell my daughter this story all the time. But anyways, there's this man, and he was walking through the forest, forest, you pick. Anyways, he ran across this beautiful snake. I mean, multicolored, beautiful, something like you've never seen before. He ran across this beautiful snake, and the snake was there, and the snake appeared to be dead, but he could tell that the snake still had a little life in him. So he takes the snake home, and he's feeding the snake, and he goes and he gets medicine for the snake, and he has to give the snake the medicine like every 2 to 3 hours. So he calls into work, and he's like, I can't come to work, I'm trying to take care of this snake. So he spends all his time taking care of this snake. He actually grew to really care about this snake because he's been taking care of it. He's taking care of the snake. He's feeding the snake. He's sleeping in the bed with the snake, so then he will be able to, really pay attention to him. So he'll be able to really take care of him. So the snake starts to get a little better, and he's excited and he's happy, but he still continues to take care of the snake as he always has, feeding the snake, giving the snake medicine, and this, that, and the third. So one day he goes and he lays down with the snake, and the snake bit him. And before he died, because this was a venomous snake, before he died, he looked at the snake and he was like, why would you do that? After all that I've done for you, I fed you. When everyone else walked past you and you were dying, I picked you up and I took you home. I gave you medicine. I called into work. I lost money because I was looking after you. Why would you do that? You know what the snake said to him? What do you expect? I'm a snake. I'm gonna let that marinate for a minute. To say that story is basically to let you guys know that a person is always going to be who they are. You can put time into them. You can put your energy into them. You can give them your last dollar, and they still will be who they are. Period. You can spray perfume on shit, and it's still going to be shit just with perfume on it. Right? So when you spend your time and your energy on something or someone, make sure that it's worth it. Don't take a person for exactly who they are. I use this as a scenario, you guys. You guys may have a friend, right, who's a hoe, right? And this is for the ladies. I'll have one for the men in a minute. So you have a friend who's a hoe, right? So your friend, she's screwing everything that's around her. She don't care, right? So your friend come over your house one day, and you got to run to the store. This is your bestie. This is your friend. You've been knowing her for years, So you leave her in the house with your man, and you go to the store. Now, when you go to the store, your friend end up screwing your man. Now you come back, they both looking dumb. So, you want to fight both of them. You're fighting on him, you're fighting on her, you're mad, this, that, and the third. But then you have to really think about it. Who should you really be mad at? Right? Should you be mad at the friend who you knew was a hoe when you left her in your house? Should you be mad at your man because you left a hoe who was willing to do whatever in y'all house? Or should you be mad at yourself because you already knew what type of person that you was dealing with? You thought you were excluded? You thought she'd do that to everybody but you. Oh, you thought because she said she cared about you that means that it changes who she is. No, boo-boo. Truth of the matter is, she is who she is. To be honest with you, you can't even be mad at her. You knew she was a hoe when you left her there. I'm just saying. You knew all this already. So why be upset with her for doing what's natural to her? Now, for men, it might be a situation where it's the same scenario. You know, you got a homeboy who you know be with the shit. You know your homeboy screwing everything under the sun. You know you and your girl got issues. You know what I'm saying? But I think for men, it's a little bit different. So I use a scenario as, you know your homeboy a stick-up kid. You know your homeboy be out here stealing from everybody, right? Now, you done got on, you got you a little bit of bread. So what you do? You telling your homeboy. You telling your homeboy about your stash. You telling your homeboy, man, I'm finna go meet the plug and this, that, and the third. Now, what you do know about your homeboy is he done stuck several niggas up. What you do know about your homeboy is that he done even got his family members. What you do know about your homeboy is that he's really gutter towards everybody else. But guess what? As usual, you feel you're excluded. He'll do everybody but me. He won't do that to me, though. Then when he steal from you, sets you up to be robbed, now you mad. Now, should you be mad at your homeboy, who the robber, who this is what he do, this is what you known him for doing? Or should you be mad at yourself? Because you knew when you was telling him that information that he's subject to get you. A person is who they are. So you be mindful of the type of people that you keep around you. Because a lot of times, even when it comes to friends, people want to see you doing good, but a lot of times they don't want to see you doing better than them. And as long as you're not really shining and you doing mediocre shit, you'll see them same people around you, they cool with that. But start bossing up, start really getting it, and you'll start seeing the difference in people. It'll be the scenario, oh, they think they too much. Oh, they acting brand new. Yeah, bitch, I'm brand new. Why wouldn't I be brand new? I ain't broke no more. Why wouldn't I be different? That was 10 years ago. Should I still be the same person I was 10 years ago? Some of them are. Be mindful of the company that you keep. You ever heard the saying that it's the dog that brought the bone? See, a lot of times you keep people around you who messy, who like to keep stuff up, who always telling somebody business. Understand that they telling somebody else's business to you, they telling your business to somebody else. Those are facts. A person is who they are. You think you excluded? Oh, you think that they talk about everybody but you. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, be mindful of the company that you keep, because it can change a lot of things. You ever hung around a bunch of females, and it's me talking from a female's perspective, because I was one of these chicks. You ever been around a bunch of females and they have like a certain name, like say everybody thought your friends was hoes, right? Do you think that they like, okay, all of them is hoes but her? She's the scholar. She's not doing anything that they're doing. No, don't work like that. Don't work like that. Be mindful of the company that you keep. Be mindful of the company that you keep. Because there's always going to be signs and symbols of whether or not this person is even meant to be in your life. Understand that a person is always going to show you who they are. If you still choose to deal with that person, you need to deal with everything that comes along with them. Never think you're excluded. Take a person for what they are, and then you know how to move. As long as you know the type of person that you dealing with, like say someone stole from you, say your friend screwed your man and this, that, and third, you really shouldn't be that surprised. It should be an expectation because that's who they are. I expect you to do me over. I expect you to do this. And understand at the same time that people are flawed. Jesus was the only person that came that was perfect. People will always let you down. You have to surround yourself with like-minded people. Surround yourself with people who have the same goals, aspirations, and motivation as you do. If you hang around somebody who don't believe what you believe and have the same goals and aspirations, you won't get anywhere. That person is never going to motivate you to do something that you should be doing. You think your friend who's the hoe is going to be out here like, girl, yeah, go out there and just be the best president of the company that you could be? No. She looking at you crazy. Because that's not nothing she know nothing about, and nor do she give a fuck about. You would notice, too, that a lot of people that you deal with are very selfish. If it doesn't have anything to do with them, if it's not nothing that they're gaining, they really don't want nothing to do with it. You just don't see it that way. I just want you guys to take that fog off. Take them blinders off. See a person for who they are. Because time is one thing we can't get back, you guys. You can waste time with the person, around the person that you ain't even meant to be wasting time with. Take it as a learning lesson and move on. Be mindful of the circle that you keep. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay motivated. I believe in y'all. I love you. God loves you. And y'all got this. Stay motivated, y'all.